What's going on, everyone? I hope you're having a good day. This video is the second video of today, and it's my journal video. So in this video I'll be showing you why I took my trades today and if I won or lost. But I'm just gonna tell you right now, I took 3 trades and I won all 3 of them. So today's win rate was 100%, and I made about $460. As you could tell, on Friday my balance was $460 less than this. I don't know what that was, I forgot. But now my new account balance is $50,059. So let's get into the trades and why I took them. So I know this all looks a bit complex right now, but I'm gonna remove everything and then start from scratch of why I took everything that I essentially all understand it better. Alright, now that my charts are all clean and stuff, I'm gonna mark out the 930 open, which was right over here. That's when the market opened. And what I did was go on my 4 hour to look for my daily bias. And I saw that the 4 hour right here, there was a fair value gap, bullish fair value gap. The 4 hour reacted beautifully off of it. So as soon as we tapped in, I looked at the 1 hour. And I also saw that before the market opened, we already broke structures to the upside. So I was definitely bullish right now. And I'm going to mark this out red. And after that break instruction, we just rallied up. And my draw on liquidity was this 4 hour high right here. So this green line is a 4 hour high that did not get hit before market open. It got hit after market open, and I caught that move up. So that was my first trade of the day. So what I did to cash that trade was look at this 5 minute fair value gap that formed right here. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so you can see better. That 5 minute fair value gap got tapped into at 920. So I went into the 1 minute to try to find a reaction off of it. And on the 1 minute, we tapped into the fair value gap at 921, and we formed this bearish fair value gap. And there's no bullish fair value gaps within this area. So the next thing I wait for is this bearish fair value gap to get disrespected, creating an inverse fair value gap, which is beautiful because inverse fair value gaps are really strong. And then we got the 930 candle to tap into our inverse fair value gap and show a very strong reaction off of that. So what I did was enter right here when the 931 candle started. I literally entered as soon as it formed, which was right there, and my stop was this low right here. And then I targeted the top of this about right there for a 0.72. With my strategy, a low RR like that is perfectly fine because number one, I'm scalping, so I'm catching in and out really quick, and I have an extremely high win rate with this strategy. The next trade I took was shorts because when I drew out the range that high to this low right here, I saw that price had just tapped into the 50% mark, also known as the equilibrium, so I knew I was going to see a reaction off of it. After marking out that range, I went to the 1 minute time frame, and I was really confident in this because I knew even if price still wanted to go up, it was still going to give me some sort of reaction because it was such a key level of the market before it went all the way up, and I caught that reaction to the downside. So after I drew out my range of the 50% mark, this little line is the 50% mark, if you couldn't tell, I saw this inverse fair value gap that we formed because this candle right here disrespected the bullish fair value gap. Then we got a tap into it and a strong reaction off of it. And then we got another tap into it. I caught the second tap in and I shorted it at the like almost at the top, but not quite. So like it was like right here-ish about. Let me just drag it over there. That's about the point. So like towards the end of the fair value gap, that's where I caught the trade. My stop loss would have been here. Was there, not would have been. And my take profit, I took my profit like it was a really bad RR. I'm not gonna lie. I took it at like 0.5 RR, and I need to do better and hold out my trades because if I just held out, I would have made so much more profit. I just got a little emotional right here, and I literally just took all my position off right there for some reason because I'm just being stupid. But yeah, that's the second trade, and that's why I shorted it. Hope that makes sense. And now let's move on to the third trade of the day. To catch this third trade, what I did was determine my current bias, which is bearish right now because of this level right here. We went into the equilibrium and then we were reacting strongly off of it and going down bearish. So I was bearish as of right now. In the morning I was bullish, but right now I was bearish. So I was looking for shorts. And we had already broken structure many times on the 5 minute. We had left many 5 minute fair value gaps. So I was pretty confident that this was going to keep going down. So I went down to the 1 minute. On the 1 minute I saw that this little bullish inverse fair value gap had been formed right here. Hold on, give me a second. It's bugging out because of the magnet. This inverse fair value gap had been formed because the bullish fair value gap got disrespected because of the down candle because it closed below it. Then we went back into it and we went also into this fair value gap right here, the bearish fair value gap, and we reacted off of it. I sold, so I shorted right off of this reaction, and my stop loss was right here. And again, this was not the best RR. I should have held up to this level at least. but I held up to here. Like I still got out a little sooner than I wanted to, but it's fine. Stuff like that happens, and as I said before, 0.79 is a pretty decent RR for my strategy. And that's my journaling session, so I hope everything made sense to you, and if it didn't, ask me any questions down below. And by the way, my journals, like this is literally my trade, so if you don't know most of this stuff, don't worry at all, because I will teach you everything until you understand every last bit of it. But right now the channel is just starting out new, you know, and I'm pretty sure I've still taught you guys a lot. Like right now what I've taught you is pretty trades plus a breakout structure. You could implement trades off of that alone, and you could become profitable with that just alone. But I'm going to give you a lot more tools, so yeah, subscribe.